life? It's your boy, MC Shadow, back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all of that. It's free. It don't cost anything. You'll help my channel get into the algorithm. I'd highly appreciate it. You know what I mean? That's how you truly will help my channel. Now, what I wanted to talk about was something I was asked by one of my subscribers. He asked me, which one do I think is the most gangsterous channel on YouTube? Right? So who's the most gangsterous channel on YouTube? Gotta say Conan. That's why I got him on the cover right there. Conan. For those who don't remember him, he was a wrestler who claimed the NWO, who was a raza guy, you know, so he was a cholo. It was a gimmick, though. It was funny. Because, you know, that's what this YouTube is, right? It's a show. It's a gimmick. You know, it's entertainment, right? There is no gangster channels on YouTube. It's just YouTube. You know, you don't truly know somebody's gangster or if somebody's soft just by watching a video. You know, that's all it is. It's a video. They're only going to tell you what they want to tell you. You know what I mean? So for all you know, this individual could be a completely, you know, different way. And the harder they try, the more it's obvious, you know, because if they're that insecure with themselves, it's for a reason, right? If they constantly are trying to make people believe that they're tough, down, hard, gangster, it's because they truly feel like they're not gangster, you know what I mean? That their gangster could still be questioned, that their gangster is questioned, and that's what frustrates them. Even people that have left the life behind, although they could say that, it does bother them to a certain extent, you know, that they were gangster their whole entire lives, and now, you know, they're seeing a certain different type of way because of how they feel for this lifestyle. I have always said this, you know, it's an emotional attachment, right? So even people that have left that life behind, whether they became priests or just, you know, fell off or, you know, bettered their life, still have some emotional attachment to this lifestyle. Right, they're still gonna care for it, and it's still gonna intrigue them. You know what I mean? Maybe when people are not around, they'd be watching gangster stuff or hearing gangster music, but they're still somewhat in the mix, right? Regardless if they became priests or whatever, you know, because the emotional attachment that we have to this lifestyle, like I have said, the reason why people become a part of this lifestyle is the emotional attachment. That's what it's all about. It's not about the bitches and power and money, although some individuals do strive for that, it's more about what it represents, right? The family bond and the brotherhood. Even though people could say it's all bullshit and yada 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 yada, at the end of the day, it doesn't change of how we felt or how we viewed this lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? So is that an emotional attachment? That why people have this, attachment to it, so it's gonna bother them, so they're gonna try to trick people into still believing that they're down and everything like that, when it's like, bro, didn't you better your life? Or aren't you like doing bigger and better things? So why does it bother you so much that you constantly have to be on here and making people believe that you're still with it, when it's like you're doing something better than that? So it's like, I don't understand. Like people say, when people come on here and they say they're calling out people for phase and meetups and, and roll up, and that they have guns and this and that and wooty wah. That is just a circus, you know what I mean? Homies already know not to be posting anything that, could get them caught up online. And talking on the internet is not gangster. Calling out people on fades on the internet and all that shit is not down, it's not hard, as goofy stuff. As a matter of fact, what they say is a defense mechanism, because you really don't want people rolling up. That's why you're playing this image or you're showing these guns, because you really don't want people to roll up. If you really wanted them to roll up, then you keep your mouth shut and everything like that. And then once they roll up, then you can show them what you have. Then they can find out. But until then, let them think what they want, bro. And then the day that they actually catch you, they want to test, then that's the day that you can finally prove yourself. Because on here, this doesn't earn you stripes. It don't give you credit. It's just the internet, my guy. Don't make you crazy. Don't make you gangster. You know, and a majority of people that watch these channels, even the people that are trolling and talk shit on the you know, on the comments, you know, like, you ain't a real gangster fool and what they will. Then people are not even gang members themselves, my boy, and they know this. They're just trolls that get under people's skins, bro. So you can call them fake gangsters, wannabes, and what? It's not gonna affect them because they're not even gang related at all. See, a majority of people have to keep this in. Well, a lot of people make this mistake. So you know, when it comes to YouTube, a lot of YouTube games are being played. Just because you have, I don't know, let's say 20,000 views on your video, right? Or let's say you have 1,000 or 2,000 people on your live. Not all those people that are watching are there to support you. You know, some of them could be bots. Some of them could be people just, you know, wandering around and seeing, you know, what your channel's about, you know, newcomers. Some are there just to watch you fail. Waiting for you to say something stupid. That way they could, you know, posterize you. Some people are there just to stir up drama between people, you know, making up stuff, or hey, these people are talking to you to see if people bite, and the majority of people do bite, right? Because their egos get the best of them. You know, if you truly don't know, don't talk before you want to say something about somebody just because somebody said something. Do your homework first. But the ones that are quick to talk and talk shit and all that, they already had that that perception of that person in mind already. You know what I mean? And their egos just inflate. That's the one thing about, you know, narcissists and sociopath. They can't keep their composures, you know, when people are, you know, coming at them. Then you start seeing the truth colors. That's why people like watching lives, because you get to see people's true colors once you start poking. You know, I can see it all the time when I do my lives. I can see when people are coming in there to try to, you know, they're trying to stir up stuff and everything like that, you know. But not everyone can see it, you know. So when people are saying these guys are lames or whatever, I mean, it's irrelevant, bro. You know, it's like you're not actually arguing with a gang member, so, you know, because real gang members are not on the internet talking shit. Real gang members handle that in person, bro. They're not on here saying, you know, I'm this and that, or I roll up here. They don't do none of that, bro. They don't got to do none of that. They already know who they are. They know what they have done, and they know what they're capable of. Regardless of anybody, everyone else could see that you're a lame or a weenie or whatever. That's fine, bro. Don't let it get to you. If you know you're not a weenie, and your homies out here in the real world that you mingle with on a day-to-day know that you're not a weenie and know what you're about, then what does it matter the opinion of these random-ass people who probably don't even live in this country? I'm saying when it comes to the negativity. You know what I mean? Because when somebody wants to insult you, but they don't know you, you know, what does it matter, bro? You know, they're just allegations and people's opinions. People could think, you know, that you're, you know, soft and whatever. Who cares? The day they catch you, they can see for themselves, bro. Other than that, you can let people think whatever they want, bro. It shouldn't really get to you, bro. Unless you really feel that about yourself, or unless you really feel, you know, you know, that's the only time it gets to people. So when people say who's the most gangsters channel, no gangsters on here. People can say, "Guy, run out, fool! Drop the addy! Oh, get the fade! Hey, fool, I got straps!" Real G's ain't doing that, bro. Real G's ain't caring if people think that they're the most gangsters channel or not, bro. They're just not. I could only keep it real, bro. But overall, that's just my opinion, how I see it. You know, what do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. Shadow, we out.